lineup. Eric Sogard, again, is having a pretty good year. I don't see him being he's a fallback plan for Gordon. But the fallback plan I'm really interested in, and this is another one that I'm kind of giving you guys. I haven't read it. Sources say teams have inquired about Danny Santana. Hell, to me, that means it's the Cubs. Anyways, he fits the profile. He plays second. He plays outfield. I'd like to see if they can't get D. Gordon, I'd like to see them go after Danny Santana. What do you think, guys? Let me know what you think. I'm going to go through. I got real quick a couple guys that I think you guys should look at. Okay, just because these guys can help you win your league. Okay, if they pan out, let's. What am I talking about? Christian Walker, guys. Christian Walker's 32% owned. Okay. Now, is Christian Walker the guy we thought he was back in May and June? No. But guess what? He's a pretty good ball player. Over the last month, right, he's hit .268. He's got 8 homers. Sorry, again, multitask. He's got 14 runs and 20 RBIs. He's got 2 stolen bases, okay? This is a guy who, if you have a bench spot, and he's out there, 32% owned, but you could put him in there on your starting first, at worst on your starting first baseman's day off, and he's a serviceable player, okay? So, go out and look. 19 homers. He could hit 30 homers this year, guys. Yeah, his average isn't great. But go take a chance on him. I mean, it's not a chance. It's a sure thing. He's been consistent. They've shown Kevin Crone that they don't want him to come up. It's his job. Okay? Now, he might get traded. It might happen. But I don't think people are coming knocking down the door for Christian Walker. Okay? The next guy, this guy's gold. And I think I can't remember. I think Kevin and I were talking about him on Monday. How about Cal Quantrill? Cal Quantrill is being used as a kind of, it seems, with Morejon getting called up, it looks like Quantrill is going to kind of be the Padres version of a Yarborough or a Beeks or a Chirinos, where he's the second to get the ball. Which generally is seen as a negative thing, but I'm seeing it as a positive thing. One, his last 3 outings have been spectacular. Well, his last 2 outings have been spectacular. His last 3 outings, they've stretched him out. Okay? But he's gotten better every month. He's 2% owned. Okay? So 3 outings ago, he went 4.1 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs. Two outings ago, he went 6 innings and gave up 0 earned runs. And this last week, he went 5.2 with 0 earned runs against the Cubs. Okay? So, in May, Quantrill's batting average against was .284. His ERA was .514. That's just for May. In June, it fell down some 40 points to .246, and his ERA fell a point plus at .406. And now in July, the batting average against has fallen another 35 points to .211. And his ERA is all the way down to .261. That's what you want to see, folks. You want to see market improvement, measurable improvement, and capitalize on it. Guys, Cal Quantrill's a steal. He's 2% owned. Okay? I don't give a shit if he's starting. It doesn't matter to me. The fact of the matter is, he's going to get wins. Now, if you're in a quality start league, someone made this point today. It was a very good point. It changes things, right? Because the fact that you can't get a quality start if you don't start the game. But if you're in a win league, Cal Quantrill's someone you want. Okay? He's getting better every start. Guys, if you didn't watch Sunday Night Baseball, then you're going to tell me I'm crazy when I tell you this next guy. But you need to go make sure Kevin Gausman hasn't been picked up. Kevin Gausman is back, okay? And again, you guys are saying, what the hell are you talking about, Chappy? 6.21 ERA, 2-5. Yes, I'll give you that. But here's the difference. Gausman went down and he worked on his pitches. He came back up with a cutter, and he came back up with a curve. All right? And he also worked on the placement of his fastball, the movement of his fastball. What happened? How'd it go? Well, I'd say it went pretty well. He shut out. Hold on, sorry. Again, I don't multitask well, so bear with me. Shut out. No, did he shut out the Nationals or one run in the Nationals? I'll tell you for sure. 1 second. See, it's a surprise to me too. Let me get to his game logs, guys. If you guys don't use Baseball Reference, it really is pretty great. And really just knowing how to use it is helpful as well. You can break down pretty much anything you want. So on July 21st against against the Nationals, he went 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Guys, this guy's serviceable, okay? This is a guy last year when he came over from Baltimore was a horse down the stretch, okay? And people are going to look at that, and they're going to see his 5.71 ERA, and they're going to say that he's 3-5. Oh, he had a good start. Who cares? Well, I care. I care because Kevin Gausman pitches like he did at the end of last year. He can win you a division. He can win your fantasy league for you. So, just some things to think about. Kevin Gausman is on my teams. So I'm not telling you guys something and they're not doing it. Again, another couple guys I don't want to go too far into, but I do want to say keep an eye on them. There's a couple. We all know the Giants are playing really good baseball. Zach Green and Connor Mendez are both guys I'm interested in. Zach Green is a first baseman by trade, but he's going to be playing some third base. He has a power hitter. So, a lot of times those power hitters don't profile well prospect-wise. But this guy does have power and is going to be playing every day. The Giants covet him. So make sure to keep an eye on him. I'm not saying pick him up yet. But if he keeps hitting, keep an eye on Zach Green. Okay? The other guy, and then that's all I'm going to talk about for this show. I don't know. So real quick before we get off here, Arnie's having technical difficulties. I don't know if he's gotten power back restored or not. That will be what our 9 o'clock show, that will depend on if a 9 o'clock show airs or not. So stay tuned. We will keep you posted on the page here as to whether or not we will be doing the 9 o'clock show. If we do, you got to catch it, guys, because Arnie and I, we rapport really well together, okay? Really good stuff. So, so Zach Green's 2 for 4 so far this year. Nothing, substantial yet, but his profile plays. He has power. He's going to get everyday playing time. Just someone to be interested in. And then Connor Menez is another one who is going to get an opportunity, guys. Of course, there we go. A 3.60 ERA, his last time out, he never works for you when you want it to. Guys, I'm here. Last time out, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Again, 3.60 ERA, 84 pitches, 56 strikes. This guy is a power pitcher. He's someone to watch. He is someone who should be on your radar. Should he continue to succeed. But really interesting this time of year. got a lot of cool stuff going on. I got some tidbits. I feel like I got Chappy on the waiver wire there. So let's go through some tidbits, and then I'm going to get off here. Another 5 minutes or so, okay? Real quick, Manny Machado hit his 200th homer yesterday, making him the second youngest to accomplish that feat at 27 years and 14 days. The only player who did it faster was Eddie Matthews, who did it at 25 years and 242 days. So congratulations on Machado on being the second youngest ever to hit 200 homers. Christian Yelich currently stands at 60 homers and 33 stolen bases over his last 162 games played. That is the first time in MLB history that any player has had 60 homers and 30 stolen bases over any 162 game span. Significant. Mike Trout hit his 40th career homer versus the Seattle Mariners, making him the youngest player to hit 40 homers against any single team. Solid. And lastly, Vlad Guerrero Jr. became the sixth youngest player in AL history to hit a grand slam at 20 years and 126 days. Notable names in front of him: Al Kaline did it at 19 years and 148 days. And Harmon Killebrew did it in 19 years and 358 days. So congrats on those guys. Those are all pretty significant stats. So I just didn't want to leave those out, especially with the prospect of Arnie and I not being on at 9. So stay tuned. We'll let you know in the chat room what's going on. I'll get back on here if I haven't heard from Arnie. But I thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming and hang out with me. Kevin, Lou, appreciate your input. Appreciate your support. Chaps Fantasy Chat comes to you every Tuesday night at 7. Arnie and Chappy Baseball is Tuesday nights at 9. We are talking about a couple new shows in the future, so stay tuned for that. Maybe a weekend show coming up here in the next, couple 3 weeks. So always good conversations when I talk to Arnie. I look forward to networking with some of you other guys in the very near future. I'm open, so please let me know. Until then, thank you guys for your support. Chaps Fantasy Chat, Lenny Melnick, FantasySports.com, the one and only fantasy baseball website, the go-to. Guys, you constantly have pros in this chat room, so you have to get here live so you can take advantage of that, okay? Until then, y'all take care. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Go watch some baseball. Peace out.